Okay. Next, please read the ideal. It's not idea, it's ideal.
The ideal of justice, social, economic, and political have been taken from the Russia Revolution 1917, and the idea of liberty, equality, and fraternity have been taken from the French Revolution.
So the ideal of justice, social, economic, and political. कहाँ से लिए?
Russia, USSR.
Russia, that is USSR.
सर ये
And
1917 क्या है?
रशियन रेवोल्यूशन कब हुआ था?
ये
That
इम्पोर्टेंट
is
है
the
सर
year.
एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू.
That is the year. रशियन रेवोल्यूशन कब हुआ?
1917.
जीके.
ओके ओके ओके, डन डन. 1917.
The ideal of liberty, equality, fraternity. कहाँ से लिए?
फ्रांस.
फ्रेंच रेवोल्यूशन. फ्रेंच रेवोल्यूशन कब हुआ?
1784 से 1719.
1799.
1799.
So the ideal of justice, social, economic, and political has been taken from
रशिया.
Russian
रशिया.
Revolution. Ideal of liberty, equality, and fraternity has been taken from
फ्रांस रेवोल्यूशन.
French Revolution. Next,
फ्रेंच.
the preamble has been amended.
The preamble has been amended only once in the year 1976 by the Constitution 42nd Amendment Act of 1976.
So
The
preamble.
secular, socialist, integrity were added by this amendment.
So preamble कितने बार amend हुआ?
Once.
Only and only once. और वो भी कब?
1976.
1976. और क्या ऐड हुआ उसके बाद?
Secular, socialist, integrity were added by this amendment. That was 42nd Amendment.
The word socialist, then secularly. The word the socialist, secular.
Secular. सर अरेंजमेंट क्या मायने रखता है?
Yes, very very important. The word socialist,
सीक्वेंस.
secular, and integrity were added by this amendment. Three words are added. कौन से तीन words है वो?
Secular, socialist, integrity
were added by this amendment. That is 42nd Amendment. Next.
On the question whether preamble can be amended, Supreme Court in Berberry Union case AIR 1960 SC 858 held that the preamble is not a part of the Constitution and thus not a source of any substantive powers and does not import any limitation.
So on the question whether preamble can be amended, question क्या था? What was the question?
Whether preamble can be amended.
Whether preamble can be amended.
Amended.
What has the Supreme Court said?
That preamble is not a part of the Constitution, thus not a source of any substantive powers, and does not import any limitation.
As it is not a part of the Constitution. What you can amend? You can amend something which is in your Constitution. If it is not in the Constitution, how can you amend it? अगर कोई चीज चेंज करना है तो पहला कंडीशन क्या है? It should be in your
It should be a part of Constitution.
Constitution. When it is not a part of the Constitution, then how can you amend it? So in the Berubari
Sir,
case,
still one thing.
in the Berubari case, just remember Berubari case in which year it was held? 1960.
1973.
Supreme Court क्या बताया? Preamble is not part of the
Not a
Constitution.
part of the Constitution.
बस इतना याद रखो बस. Whether the preamble can be amended or not. The answer was given as no, preamble cannot be amended because it is not part of the constitution.
Constitution.
Right?
Okay.
It was in 1960. Then
60.
next point.
But in Keswananda Bharti case, AIR 1973 SC 1461, the Supreme Court held that the preamble does form part of the Constitution and observed that the preamble to R is of extreme importance and the Constitution should be read and interpreted in the light of the grand and noble vision expressed in the preamble.
So in the preamble, just remember what does the Supreme Court said in the Keshavanda Bharati case 1973? Is the preamble part of the constitution or not?
Yes,
Yes, it does form the part of the constitution.
in Keshwananda Bharti case.
Yes. And what was the Berubari Union case? Preamble is a part of the
It is
constitution or not?
no, it is not the part of
No,
the Constitution.
it is not part of the constitution. Next.
बस
Court
सर
further
ये दो
held that,
पॉइंट रिमेम्बर करना.
yes, court further held that,
हाँ सर एक मिनट. हाँ, court further held that since the preamble is the part of the Constitution, it can be amended, but subject to condition that the basic features in the preamble cannot be altered. The court
please.
also observed that the edifice of our Constitution is based upon the basic elements mentioned in the preamble. If any of these elements are removed, the structure will not survive and it will not be the same Constitution.
It will not be the same constitution. Just remember, Berubari Union case, preamble is not part of the constitution and cannot be amended. Keshavanda Bharati case,
Okay,
preamble is a part of the constitution and can be
and
amended. That's all.
amended.
Remember only this much. Nothing more, nothing less.
Done. Done.
Then, ठीक है.
Hmm.
Remember next, name and territory of India.
Article number 1.
These are very, very important points. What is the name and territory of India?
Article number 1.
Article number 1.
1.
What does it say?
Article number 1 of the Constitution declares that India, that is Bharat, shall be a union of states.
What does the
present,
article number says?
Bharat shall be a union of states.
India, that is Bharat, shall be union of states.
State.
So at present, how many states are there?
28.
Please correct here. At present, there are 28 states and
7 UT.
8 union territories.
8 UT.
8 union territories as specified in the
First
first
schedule
schedule of the Constitution. First schedule of the Constitution. So Article 1 के लिहाज से, what is the name of India?
Bharat.
India, that is Bharat. India, that is Bharat.
Bharat.
And कितने states है, कितने union territories है?
28 states, 8 union territories.
28 states and 8 union territories. Next.
There is a fine distinction between the expression Union of India and the territory of India.
Union of India and territory of India. So Union of India का मतलब क्या है? Please read.
States.
Next. Union of
Sir,
India
Union of
means,
India का मतलब क्या है? अच्छा. The expression Union of India includes only the states which enjoy the status of being members of the federal system and share a distribution of powers with the union.
with the union. So Union of India का मतलब ये है, the states which enjoy the status of being a member of federal system
system.
and share a distribution of powers with the union, that is Union of India. And what is territory of India?
The expression territory of India comprises the territories of states, union territories, and other territories which can be acquired from time to time.
So whoever shares the powers, they will come under Union of India. When there is
Yes, sir.
distribution of
Whoever.
powers, shares the powers. For example, you have
Oh,
Union of India and you have State of Telangana. Under the concurrent list, State of Telangana has equal power to make law as per the entries. When the union and state governments have equal powers, they come under Union of India. Union of India. And the next territory of India means some things like, what you can say, like you have Puducherry. They doesn't share any powers in the concurrent list. When there is no sharing of power, it is a territory of India. When there is sharing of power, that is Union of India. Just remember like this.
sir, sharing of power means
Concurrent
between
list.
union and the state.
Between union and state. Concurrent
So
list.
that is called Union of India.
Union of India. And if there is no sharing of power, then it is called as
Territory of India.
territory of India. This much you can remember, more than enough. अगर sharing of power है, when there is sharing of power, then it is called as
Union of India.
when there is no sharing of power,
Territory of India.
territory of India. Next.
तो सर यूटी के जो सीएम होते हैं वो कोई भी डिसीजन नहीं ले सकते?
No, very limited powers. UT के CM किधर हो सकते? There is only 2 UTs
सर
where they have CMs. Only 3 UTs
हाँ,
where they have CMs.
जम्मू
लद्दाख
कश्मीर.
किधर है? Ladakh is an UT. Every
हाँ,
UT is headed by a lieutenant governor.
okay.
Only 3.
But
You
जम्मू
have
कश्मीर.
Jammu and Kashmir, you have Delhi and Puducherry. Only 3 have the CMs with limited powers. They don't have any
जम्मू
distribution.
कश्मीर.
Next. Next, please read.
कौन सा नेक्स्ट?
The question.
A question. नहीं, the expression of territories of India comprises the territories of state, union territories, and other territories which can be acquired from time to time. It's done. A question often is raised as to whether India is a truly federal state or not. It is a debatable question. Some writers have called it quasi-federal. Hence, it would seem that constitution is a federal one. Citizenship.
Some says it is a quasi-federal and
Quasi-federal.
some says it is federal. Example, citizenship. Citizenship क्या है?
The constitution provides one single and uniform citizenship for the whole India.
ठीक है. Citizenship क्या है? Now this is over. India is a quasi-federal. It is fixed now. Citizenship.
अच्छा.
Now come to citizenship.
Indian constitution is a quasi-federal.
Yes, it is fixed. It is almost not debated anything now. It is fixed.
No
India is a
debate.
quasi-federal country. That's all. Next.
The constitution provides for single and uniform citizenship for the whole India.
तो इंडिया की कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन क्या है? इंडिया प्रोवाइड सिंगल सिटीजनशिप फॉर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन एंड यूनिफॉर्म सिटीजनशिप अक्रॉस द होल इंडिया. कौन सा आर्टिकल में है?
आर्टिकल 9.
एज पर आर्टिकल 9. As per Article 9, the Constitution provides single and uniform citizenship for the whole India as per Article 9. Next.
In federal states like USA and Switzerland, there is a dual citizenship. That is the federal or national citizenship and the citizenship of the state where a person is born or permanently resides.
So you have in federal states like USA, Switzerland, there is a dual citizenship. Dual citizenship means, remember, India, if you take the example of India, if India is a single citizenship, whether you are born in Telangana, whereas whether you are born in Delhi, it does not matter. You have a one citizenship, that is Indian citizenship. But in countries like dual citizenship, if you are born in, for example, Chicago, if you take USA, Chicago is one of the state there. Pennsylvania is one of the state. If you are born in Pennsylvania, you will have the citizenship of Pennsylvania and you have to take the citizenship of USA also. That is called as dual citizenship. Understood? Right. So
Sir,
India,
USA citizenship on what basis?
yes,
USA citizenship किस बेस पे मिलेगा?
बस जाके रहना पड़ता है. I don't have UN citizenship, so I can't say.
I got it. Next,
Next paragraph.
central government has exclusive jurisdiction to determine the question of citizenship. Any
किसके
state
पास है?
government or
Who has the exclusive jurisdiction to determine the question of citizenship?
central government.
Yes. Next.
Any state government or court has no power in this regard.
Has no power in this regard.
Regard.
Next.
Exception. It may be noted that Constitution of Jammu and Kashmir provides for citizenship of the state of Jammu and Kashmir.
So this is an exception which was there. Now it is deleted now.
हाँ 370 की वजह से सर.
Under Article 370. Constitution of Jammu and Kashmir provided for the citizenship of state of Jammu and Kashmir. Now deleted. It has been repealed under Article 370. You have to, when it is over, question में आता, which of the following state used to provide a citizenship before Article 370? It was
Jammu Kashmir.
Jammu and Kashmir. Next.
The population is divided into two classes, citizens and non-citizens. Non-citizens do not enjoy all rights guaranteed by the Constitution. Indian citizens exclusively possess the following rights.
Following rights. Fundamental right कौन से आर्टिकल से कौन से आर्टिकल तक है?
12 से 35.
12 to 35. Next. So these are the exclusive powers or exclusive rights only to the Indians. Fundamental rights. Next.
Privileges to citizens such as those of the President, Article 58, Vice President, Article 66, Judge of the Supreme Court, Article 124, High Court 217, Attorney General of India 76, Governor 157.
So these are very, very important. Please remember, Attorney General of India. What is the article?
76.
Who is the current Attorney General of India? भूल गए.
Venkat Raman, sir, Venkat Rami.
Venkat Ramani.
Venkat Ramani.
Governor of Telangana.
ये भूल गए.
Who is the Governor of Telangana?
ये नहीं पता.
Others. Governor of Telangana पहला क्वेश्चन है लॉ सेट में.
आप बोलिए सर.
मैं बोले तो आप लोग क्या बोलते? मैं एग्जाम थोड़ी
सर
दे.
आज बोल दीजिए. आज बोल दीजिए, कल से मैं बोलूंगा.
जिष्णु देव वर्मा.
हाँ सर,
जिष्णु, जिष्णु देव वर्मा।
जिष्णु जी,
जे,
जे,
जिष्णु देव
जिष्णु
वर्मा।
देवर्मा। इम्पोर्टेंट है सर ये।
पहला क्वेश्चन ये जा रहा है लॉ से 2025 में। क्या है नाम?
हाँ सर,
हु इज द गवर्नर ऑफ तेलंगाना?
जिष्णु देव वर्मा।
जिष्णु देव वर्मा। रिमेंबर दिस। नेक्स्ट।
द
राइट
राइट
टू
टू
वोट
वोट,
कौन से आर्टिकल
आर्टिकल
में है?
226, 326।
राइट टू वोट कौन
द
से
राइट
आर्टिकल
टू
में है?
बिकम 326।
326। राइट टू
द
बिकम
राइट
मेंबर
टू
ऑफ
बिकम अ
पार्लियामेंट।
आर्टिकल 84,
राइट टू बिकम मेंबर ऑफ स्टेट लेजिस्लेचर।
191।
191। देन
The non-citizens are deprived from such rights.
all are which are given here. Non-citizens cannot become the president. Non-citizens cannot become
Hmm.
the
Member of
president.
Parliament
President.
Non-citizens cannot become vice president.
cannot become Attorney General also.
Cannot become attorney general. All these people are, all these posts are only available only and only to
Indian citizens
Indian citizens only.
only. Hmm.
Be very clear. Okay. Then, so what is the article of president? Eligibility.
66,
These are all
58.
eligibility criteria. Eligibility. These articles give
हाँ
you the
सर,
eligibility.
ओरिजिनल आर्टिकल 52 है।
These articles give you the eligibility to become president, to become vice president, judge of the Supreme Court, High Court, Attorney General of India, Governor, right to vote, Article 326, right to become member of
Hmm.
Parliament,
State legislature.
Article 191. So you have to remember all this. Okay? Next, the non-citizens are deprived from such
Such
rights.
rights.
Next.
The Citizenship Act of 1955 talks
Talks
about पढ़
Let's see.
लो
पढ़िए. Please read, continue. Don't waste the time.
The Citizenship Act of 1955 talks about the acquisition and termination of citizens.
Acquisition का मतलब है you are taking the citizenship. Termination का मतलब है you are ending the citizenship. ठीक है?
Hmm.
Next.
The
These are
Citizenship
all
Act
not
of
important. ये सब important पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं है आपको.
कहाँ तक?
बस इतना याद रखो कि acquisition and termination is given by
55.
Citizenship Act of 1955.
5.
The last
कहाँ से
point
रीड
पढ़िए.
करना है सर?
Last point पढ़िए.
The Citizenship Amendment Act 2003 recognizes the overseas citizenship and provides for their registration in India.
छोड़ दीजिए, नेक्स्ट ये पढ़िए.
क्या?
आई एम पुटिंग द स्क्रीन, देखिए.
एक मिनट. हाँ ठीक है. माइनर वाला नहीं पढ़ना है.
मैं जरूरत नहीं. दैट इज नॉट आस्क्ड.
Citizenship can also be acquired by naturalization. The qualifications for naturalizations are: the person must not belong to a country where Indian citizens are prevented from becoming citizens by naturalization.
Okay. Next.
The person must either be resided in India or should have been government service for 12 months before making an application specified under third schedule of the Citizenship Act 1955.
तो कितने महीने रहना इधर? Decided in India, should have been in government service for 12 months before making an application. 12 महीने इंडिया में रहना
सर
before making an
सर ये
application.
सर नेचुरलाइजेशन मतलब अपने आप मिल जाएगी सिटीजनशिप?
Yes. पूरा पूरा खत्म होने तो बता रहा हूँ.
ठीक है. If any new territory becomes a part of India, the person of the territory becomes citizens of India.
Originally, Sikkim was not part of India. Originally, Goa was not part of India. The Hyderabad state was not part of India. Once it come to India, the people belonging to those regions will automatically become the citizens of India. Right? Next.
Right. The Citizenship Act 1955 also lays down the following ways in which citizenship of India may be lost.
So what are the different ways?
If a person renounces citizenship, if a citizen of India voluntarily acquires the citizenship of another country, if Indian citizenship had been acquired by fraud, or if an Indian citizen has shown himself to be disloyal and disaffected towards the Constitution of India. The Citizenship Amendment Act of 2003 provides for the dual citizenship for the people of Indian origin in 16 specified countries.
And
The Citizenship Amendment Act 2003 recognizes the overseas citizenship and provides for their registration in India.
now please write it down what I'm writing here. Citizenship Amendment Act of 2017. ये कब आया था? Citizenship Amendment Act 2000. लेटेस्ट अमेंडमेंट क्या है?
सर लेटेस्ट अमेंडमेंट जीएसटी है.
Citizenship Amendment Act
2020.
Citizenship Amendment Act 2019. Very, very important. Provides citizenship. Please write down. All the students who are seeing this, please write it down in your notes. Citizen Amendment Act 2009 provides citizenship to people coming from 3 countries. Coming from 3 countries. That is Afghanistan,
ये वो
Bangladesh,
नेपाल,
and Pakistan.
पाकिस्तान.
Citizenship Amendment Act 2019 provides citizenship to people coming from 3 countries. And belonging to 6 religions. What are those? Hinduism,
Hindu,
Christianity, Buddhism,
Buddhism,
Jainism,
Jainism,
and
Sikhism,
Sikhism and
Sikhism and Parsi, Jewish.
Parsis. तो कितने religions हो गए?
6 हो गए.
So what are the countries?
पाकिस्तान है ना, पाकिस्तान, अफगानिस्तान, बांग्लादेश.
ABP. Remember ABP. Afghanistan, Bangladesh and
बांग्लादेश, पाकिस्तान.
Pakistan. And what are the religious communities?
Hinduism, Christianity, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, Parsis.
And Parsis. These are the 6 religions. Condition क्या है? 3 countries on a condition.
2014 के पहले.
On a condition of that they were being persecuted in their home countries. This is the condition. They will not be given citizenship like this. They will not be given citizenship like this. And the mode of giving citizenship will be naturalization. So 2019 CAA Amendment Act 2019 say which countries do we give the citizenship?
अफगानिस्तान, बांग्लादेश, पाकिस्तान.
Afghanistan, Bangladesh and Pakistan. And how many religions?
6.
6 religions. What are those?
Hinduism, Christianity, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, and Parsi.
And Parsis. This is important. And what is the condition?
सर कंडीशन समझ नहीं आई सर.
On a condition that they were being persecuted. माने दे जान का धोखा है उन लोगों को. When their lives are in danger in their home countries, they can come to India and we'll give them the citizenship.
तो सर कोई भी आके बोल देगा मेरी जान को खतरा है, वो मानना पड़ेगा.
There are conditions, there are rules and regulations. The government will verify. The government will verify first. And then they will give the citizenship. And what is the method of giving citizenship?
Naturalization.
Okay. Understood this? This is very, very important. 3 countries and 6 religions. Citizenship Amendment Act 2019. Okay. Done. याद रहता?
याद रहता.
Okay. So by this we'll complete our today's class, and tomorrow we'll have a detailed description about the fundamental rights. Okay. Done.
Done.
We'll